My name is Locke. I'm here with Joel Welsh. Joel, can you please introduce yourself to those at home who don't know you?
Right. Okay. Well, you said my name is Joel Welsh, and I'm one of the art leads at Nightdive Studios Art Lead. For me, the most interesting part of the game is what ended up on the cutting room floor. There was a whole section where you explored the alien ship.
I was just going to ask, what were some of the key elements of the Thing remaster design Bible?
Just the main focus right now is repurposing it a bit more to the films.
Hmm.
The end goal is you want people to be able to watch the movies and hop into the game, and it feels like a continuation.
Yeah.
Now, the original developers, they did a really great job with this, but again, that was 20 years ago. We have access to a reference material now and trying to do it justice.
Do you want to get into some of these pictures? Because
Absolutely.
being the art lead, we should probably talk about the art, hey?
Yes. If you compare it to the movie, it's pretty unrecognizable, but it's supposed to be the radio room where you can see the high voltage sign. The film, that's where Windows kind of cowers in the corner and Blair goes around with the axe and just smashes everything up.
Hmm.
The approach really is to maintain the original art style and add in a couple touches to connect it a little closer to the film. The high voltage signs, one example, the radio on the desk. For the rest of it, we were fortunate to kind of have access to the HD textures. Yeah, Ron and Shenny, one of the original developers, and Larry were instrumental in kind of getting us that material, putting it to full use. So here you can see we kind of did some 3D edits, the ceiling tiles on the floor. We recolored one of the chairs green, even though it's a stool in the film. The idea is there. Added radios and some 3D edits to the electrical panel.
How do you decide on what to keep the same and what to change?
It's case by case. The
Hmm.
wall, for example, the back wall, we had the original in high resolution, but when you combine it with the rest of the game, it kind of looks out of place. Just the way they compose the original Photoshop file. With that, we kind of used it as a base and redid the burn damage.
Hmm.
The rest of it is mostly the same, only higher resolution. That's the rec room.
Oh yeah, so Rec Room here. Can you walk me through some of your design process and changes in this one?
That's it's really early in development. That's probably a 10% build.
No kidding.
Uh,
Okay.
so here we're facing some of the restrictions from the original game, where the vending machine is in the newer image. There's supposed to be a bar there, but again in the game there's no room, so
Hmm.
we kind of threw the vending machine there to take the place of the bar. So again, in keeping with the game's original aesthetic, we can only tweak it so much, but you can see the obvious textural changes. We added the decals from the film, so you can see the serial number, that's designed by the rotor tail,
Yep.
and there's some 3D edits to it.
So yeah, walk me through this one. So
Right.
this is the back end of that first one I posted, right? Yeah.
This is a work in progress. It's going to be a lot more detailed.
Mhm.
Exterior of the base, we actually got it pretty close in the movie. It's just the interior that kind of posed a few challenges because of the room layout.
Yeah.
So essentially, we added the back section, kind of evened it out. A collapsed roof there in the ruins. That's where the dome blew off. And you can find that on the opposite side of the base. You compare it, your shot here, to the picture. It's a lot more accurate. Probably give Steve, Larry, and Joe a big shout out for this. I know Steven's been working on it for the better part of 3 years, and Larry was really instrumental in getting us the backup data and getting Ron and Shanti and Mark Atkinson involved. Who kind of gave us the freedom to do this stuff, restriction, which is phenomenal, and it'll show in the finished product. I mean, many people have tried and failed over the past decade, so it's really special.
That's awesome. And pretty cool that you're able to be a part of it and have someone that's so interested in the film and appreciates the film to keep the world and the art true to that. It definitely goes a long way. And
the reason I signed up for Nightdive, and we're in good shape because we had about a year of prep time. And right now, development in full swing and everything's going well.
Okay, well, thank you, Joel, so much for your time. I really appreciate you taking us through sort of your journey and walking us through basically this art museum of what you've been working on, what the team's been working on, and painting us a little picture of what the thing is going to look like. So thank you so much for your time.
Welcome. Thank you.